There is a new word which has been introduced into the lexicon by a group of scientists. It is called nomophobia. What does nomophobia mean? NoMo is an acronym for no mobile. It is NOMO. A study has found that people, when they are away from their mobile phones, like for example they are doing something, their mobile phone is there, they have a tendency or a habit to take the mobile, look into that one and then keep it there. There is exactly nothing new which might have come there which should have attracted their attention. But it creates a certain level of anxiety within them. Like the mobile is in front of them. It creates a tendency for them to keep on looking into the mobile. It creates a certain amount of stress and anxiety. Now, then it creates like their thoughts will be surrounded around the mobile. The thoughts will be about the mobile. What is there in the mobile? They are not thinking of their lover. They are not thinking of their career, their work, their children, their friends, or even sex. It is a mobile phone. What are the clinical implications or what are the real life problems which might be caused due to this? We will get into that. Now, in the research, the scientists took 116 undergraduate students, divided them into 3 groups, and then gave them the same test. But before doing the test, the group 1, they were asked to keep their mobiles in a separate room, away from the room where the test was being conducted. It is like when you go for an examination, you are asked to keep your mobile phones outside and in silent, in a separate room. So that was what the group 1 followed. In the group 2, they were allowed to keep the mobile either in their pocket or in their handbag. Most of the time the ladies or even the gents who had carried the handbag, they were allowed to put it in the handbag. With group 3, the mobile phone was kept in a place where they could see, like immediately in front of them when they were doing the test. And then the test was performed. It was a self-administered test, and the results were announced after the test, immediately after the test. And no surprise here. The group which performed the best was group 1, whose mobile phones were taken away from them and kept it in a separate room. Because the thought that the mobile phone is no longer there created a mindset within them that, okay, now I cannot access it, anyway, forget it for the time being. Then they could focus more on the test, on the questions which you were asked. Their cognitive ability increased. Their recall on the questions which are asked in the test increased. They could think more deeper. While group 2 and 3, and especially the group 3, was more distracted because they were furtively looking at the screen of the mobile, whether any messages were coming or not. So this is something which has got deep implications for teachers, educational experts, students, and anybody who is involved in deep work or in productive, meaningful work. Whatever work you do, you need to keep your mobile away. One example, you have come in front of me for a counseling, and then I keep on looking at the mobile in between. How acceptable would be that? It is like that for any profession. You have to be your own, what we call judge or security person who is policing yourself. Then only we can actually create more meaningful products, create more meaningful work, and of course, create more meaningful love and sexual relations. Because in between sex, if you have a tendency to keep at your mobile, take a look at your mobile, that sex is not going to be satisfying. So this is the advice which I give. Keep your mobiles away whenever you are doing a productive work, and especially it should be in a separate room. Thank you.